Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspire Me Higher. Hope you're having a great week. Today I want to talk about how hurt people. You know, there are people out there walking around with their unhealed trauma and their hurtings that's going on inside of them, and they're just bleeding on everybody. They're just making everybody's day miserable. You know those people? Do you know those people? They're everywhere. And the thing about it is they don't even know that they're doing it. Those people don't even know they're bleeding on everybody, causing chaos for other people's lives. But it's not our place to judge anybody. It's just an observation. Let's talk about it. You've heard that saying, hurt people hurt people. When they are hurt themselves, they end up taking that out on other people. And I get it. You know, we go through traumas in life, from childhood, whether it's a parent-child dynamic that changes. Maybe there's a bunch of kids in the house or they come from big families with other siblings and their sibling rivalries and parents playing favorites with their kids. Maybe their parents get divorced. These kids witness that, and sometimes it can get nasty. Some divorces can get nasty, but it is what it is. These kids don't see that coming. They don't ask for that, but they go through it, and that's just a part of life. Or maybe a child grows up witnessing domestic abuse between two parents. These are all traumas that kids experience as kids, and then it goes into adulthood, and then as they get older, they don't heal any of that stuff. They don't want to heal it. And honestly, I'm not here to judge. It is very scary, and it takes a lot of courage to go back to your past and heal those traumas and those wounds. And sometimes, we don't want to go back there. Sometimes we want to leave the past in the past because it hurts too much to visit it. I understand. But as adults, when we carry on this behavior that we have witnessed as kids, and we continue that pattern, it's just like the cycle repeats, and like those people make other people's lives miserable, and it just repeats, rinse and repeats, like a generational curse that just keeps going, repeating until someone becomes aware of, hey, this isn't serving me, this behavior. I need to change. That takes self-awareness, really comes down to it. And you know what? There will always be hurt people in the world. There will always be someone with a chip on their shoulder. There will always be someone who goes throughout their life as a victim. You don't have to, though. No one has to. Those people are outside of our control. We do not need to take anything that they do to us personal. Don't take it personal. It's not about us. That's where empathy comes in. If you can be empathetic and realize this person is going through, that's just who they are, you can put yourself in their shoes and realize that people only know what they know. When you know better, you do better. Some people don't know better, so they don't do any better. They just get stuck in this same cycle, same behaviors. So we can't take it personally. We can't judge them. We just have to look at them through a lens of empathy. Empathy is a form of love. For some people, it's hard for them to empathize because they can't see themselves in someone else's shoes. Some people are so self-centered, it's so far beyond their scope to be able to, sorry, my cat wants to play. The cat, what was I talking about? Back on track. You know that saying, when people go low, you go higher. It's important to go higher. Unless you're Cardi B. I don't know if you saw her interview where she said, if someone goes low, she goes lower. That's her. I don't believe in that, because I think that if you go lower, you're just as bad as them. So then it's like two wrongs don't make a right. So I wouldn't advise going lower. And it also just perpetuates the cycle. No good comes out of that. When someone hurts you, it's not your place to take vengeance or get back at them. Never do that. That is never okay. Because like I said, two wrongs don't make it right. You have to be the bigger person. And when you see people through empathy, you realize, hey, they're going through something. I need to just accept what it is, and then I could draw my boundaries and just know that that's who they are. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to be bullied. It sucks to go through mistreatment by people. At the end of the day, if we know who we are deep down, it don't matter what nobody else does to us. We know who we are. If you're a believer, to me and God knows my heart. That's all that matters. If you're not a believer, then that's okay too. Just know who you are. Another reason why you should never take vengeance and get someone back for hurting you is because karma is real. You reap what you sow. So if someone hurts you, just remember, they're gonna get theirs in the end. I believe in karma. I don't know if you believe in karma. If you're a thief, you might end up getting things stolen from you. If you're a liar, people will lie to you. If you cheat other people, someone will cheat you. And so you gotta remember, those people are gonna get theirs in the the end. Don't know how, but it's all gonna cut, the pieces will, let the pieces fall where they may, because they will. When people are good with themselves, they're not out there hurting other people. Sometimes people lack something within themselves, are so insecure within themselves that they've got to tear other people down. For what? Well, in their minds, they think they're doing something. They think they're satisfying a hole with them, but within them, but they're not. They're just bleeding on people and causing chaos. This is why it's important for people to recognize their traumas and reflect on their lives and heal. One of the first steps is forgiveness. Forgiveness is so powerful. I know so many people who've harbored resentment, grudges towards their parents, towards their family members, or people who've wronged them or slighted them, that they never forgive them for what they did. Forgiveness is not just for the other person. It's for you too. It ultimately helps you to move on, move forward. You don't want to keep looking back. You don't want to keep holding on to things. You know how much energy it takes to hold on to a grudge? It takes a lot of energy. When you think of someone who did something wrong to you, you just go into your mind twists and turns, and like, that's exhausting to do that. When you're just thinking about someone, really, like, they have that much power over you. You should never give your power to someone that much that when they come into your head, like, you're just spewing hateful thoughts about them. Just let that go. It's in the past. Forgive and move on, because you'll feel a lot more peaceful and lighter when you do. Trust me. And then you'll be able to move forward with your life. Forgiveness is the first step. When people hurt you, when they say something that hurts you, do something that hurts you, disappoints you, to not take it personal and try to look at it from a place of empathy and love. And none of us have it all figured out. None of us are perfect, but it does take intention to want to do better. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm curious in the comments below. How do you handle people who hurt you? Do you take it personal? Do you bite back? Do you look at things from a place of empathy? In the moment, it can be kind of difficult, but when you take a breath and take a step back, it gets easier the more you do it. All right, well, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Merry Christmas to everybody. All right, and remember to lead with empathy and love. All right, till next time, bye.